How's it going, YouTube? Back with another sugar-free review. Got a new brand to the channel. This is the Mr.Mr.Designs Phantom. Brand you may not have heard of, or you might have. Newer company that gets snuffs OEM'd. This one's by QSP, and it's $205, and it's in stock right now at the time of recording. But not at retailers, just at their website, I believe. Yeah, snuff grew on me. A couple days I've had it. Let's go over the specs. Got a 3.07 inch 20 cb blade. I'd call this a reverse Tonto. Got a black washed finish. And they did a good job on that. Very consistent all the way through. It's not too black. You have a very nice hollow grind. Very thin. Super thin. That's one of the best things about it. This has been used, so I'm not going to test out the edge, but it's very sharp. Got a 2.4 millimeter blade stock, or 0.09. Very thin, like I said. Overall length of 7.07 inches. So in that mid to small range. Let's compare it to a few other knives. Got the Kershaw Bel Air. Almost exactly the same. Artisan Cutlery Boa. A little bit bigger, but not too far off. Got Kaiser Cormorant. A little bigger, not a lot bigger. QSP Penguin. Just a little smaller. And one more, uneven number. QB Royal. That's a pretty good comparison. Have a 4-inch handle, 0.46 inches wide. Close width in the pocket from here to here is 1.16 inches. Got T8 on your screws. Looks like all the way around. Love to see that. A weight of 3.35 ounces. And a little bit of weight relief on one side. Ooh, about cut myself. You have a reversible wire clip. Very sturdy. There's actually hardly any play. Done very nicely. The handle is slightly contoured black washed titanium. You got a couple deployment methods. You got your thumb studs, reverse flick. You have a very nicely done front flipper. Go over the top. All the different tricks. And this knife is a inset liner lock. Pretty decent access. Pretty comfortable in hand because of the wire clip. It's not very stabby like some clips. Definitely not the biggest knife though. If you have bigger hands, it might be too small. No backspacer or lanyard hole, but don't need it. You have a really nice sharpening tool. They probably had to request that because I know QSP doesn't do that ever. Hardly ever. Cool knife. Let's go over the dislikes. Not a whole lot to complain about, but I will say This pivot looks like it's slightly smaller than the scale. Not a huge deal, but kind of standing out to me. I think when you're buying a knife at this price range, wire clip is fine, but it should also have a titanium clip just for that kind of price, just so you can have the option, kind of like Kunwu does. Really the only problem that's a real problem, when the knife's closed, there's a little bit of blade play. You can feel it when you go to engage the knife. I don't know what you call this. I know there's a name for it, but you can see that, right? And that's just with the detent engaged. Yeah. Not a huge deal. I mean, it stays closed. It's sturdy when I open. So, just wanted to point that out. But yeah, cool knife, available. $205, not a horrible price by any means. Very, very slicey. Yeah, I'll link it down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a like and a comment, and see you on the next one.